Hello. I am so excited to film this video. I can't believe that I'm making this video. I'm looking forward to it so much. Today, I am going to be using the RawBeautyKristi and Colourpop collaboration palette. It is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. The little mushrooms. I honestly don't know what to do with myself. I'm so happy to be, first of all, finally trying a Colourpop product. I've never tried Colourpop before. Like, before ordering this, I had never tried Colourpop before. And also, RawBeautyKristi is like hands down one of my absolute favorite YouTubers. She's one of the people who inspired me to start my channel, to finally just go for it and just have the courage to do that. So I cannot express how excited I am for her for finally collabing with Colourpop. I can't wait to try these on my face. I did get a couple things from the collection. Now this collection was available on Colourpop's website on November 12th, I think, at 10 a.m. I logged onto the website at like 10:10 and there were already things that were sold out. So I just started grabbing and throwing it in my cart, and I prayed to Jesus that that stuff wouldn't be sold out by the time I checked out. So what I managed to get my hands on was obviously the At Forest Sight palette, and I got one of the Luxe glosses. This is the shade Wildflower. So I got these two. I did also want to get a one of the Super Shock shadows because I've obviously never tried one of the Super Shock shadows. I've heard really, really good things about them, and I know that they're like a really cool texture as well. So I really wanted to try one of those, but the one that I was interested in purchasing was already sold out. I went for one of the Colourpop highlighters instead. This is online, it kind of looked like a similar shade, so I just got one of the highlighters. I know that it's like the same formula, so it's gonna feel the same. It's just not a shadow, but I might use it as one. Who knows? Not me. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Anyway, so I have these two guys. I have the highlighter, and I did also get the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in Fair 02. It is way too late for me. I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing it today on my under eye area. It doesn't look that bad because I literally just put like a tiny dot here, a tiny dot there, and then blended it with my makeup sponge. So it looks good. I didn't realize that it would be this light, and I don't say that very often. I can make it work, no problem. I can always mix it with another concealer of mine as well. Like, I didn't have an issue, but I was very careful not to put too much or I would look weird and pasty. I've already done my base makeup and my eyebrows, so I'm just gonna jump right into this bad boy. It is beautiful. It is absolutely stunning. I don't even know what to say. A lot of these are like dark, rich, earthy tones. It's absolutely stunning. If you've watched any of my videos where I apply eyeshadow to my face, I've probably explained 1,000 times by now. I don't normally gravitate towards super warm colors like this just because they freak me out. It's really interesting that there's only two shimmer. They're sort of like this it's like a greeny brown duochrome kind of shade. It's called Evergreen, and this one is called West Coast. It's like this really bright yellow gold color. Those are the only two real shimmers in this. But there is this one shade right here. It's called Let It Rain. It's like a, I don't know, is that a really, really, really dark purple, almost black. I swatched this one when I first got it because I was very intrigued by it. The lighting wasn't very good at the time, but it swatched almost black on me. But it's got like this, it's like pink and gold reflect in it. Anyway, that's enough raving. I'm gonna stop babbling. Give me a second to try and figure out what I want to do here, and then I'll be back. I'm back. So what I think I'm going to do, now this might change. I'm going to try a halo eye. I've never really done a halo eye before. I don't know how it's going to work on someone with such poofy eyelids as I have, but I'm going to try it. What's the worst that can happen? So I think I'm going to go in with this one as sort of like my base / transition shade, and then I'm going to go kind of blue. I'm going to go like dark, like navy blue on the outer and inner corners with PNW, Pacific Northwest. Hey, represent. So I'm gonna go in with that to really deepen it up, and then I really want to try this one, so I'm gonna just add a little tiny bit of that, and then I want to put this one in the middle because it's stunning. I don't know, I have a weakness for duochromes, and I feel like this one's just a little too much for me right now. But yeah, I'm excited. So I'm quickly just going to prime my eyes with the e.l.f. eyelid primer. Slap some of that on. It's probably way too much. There we go. So I'm just gonna go into no. Well, apparently I'm gonna go into Rainier. I'm gonna go into Old Growth and just kind of lay that right across the lid as sort of like a transition shade kind of situation after dusting Rainier off. Woo! You know, people aren't kidding when they say that like Colourpop shadows are extremely pigmented. Oh, I'm using my Florasis brush, by the way. I actually really like this one. I feel like it's the perfect size for me, and it's got like both the size brushes that I need. It's got a teeny tiny detail brush, and it's got like a bigger fluffy blending brush. I think I just mostly like it because I'm lazy and I've got 2 in 1 here. So there's that. Now I'm going to go into P&W. I'm gonna dip the sort of the detail brush end in that and just start packing that onto the outer and inner corners. To be perfectly honest, I have no idea if this is gonna look good. I just really wanted to try this that P&W shade. Oh well, I can always clean it up with concealer later if I have to. This is actually a really nice color. So now I'm going to go into the darkest shade here, Let It Rain, just the tiniest bit, just right on the outer and inner corner. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into P&W just to sort of help this blend out a little bit because it's having issues. Now back into Let It Rain. I'm just basically going back and forth until I get like the depth that I want. It's like, dude, I just really hope I don't screw up with this palette. I am actually, because I have a bunch of like blue and stuff on this brush, I am going to find a clean one somewhere. Okay, so I'm actually just going to take a clean brush, go back into Old Growth, that first sort of like creamy mauve color, this color, and I'm just gonna blend over top of that because I feel like I kind of lost it a little bit underneath all of that, the blue. I just kind of want a little bit of that to be there, and hopefully it doesn't look too muddy. When I open my eye like this, you kind of lose a lot of it, so I'm gonna bring some blue a little farther up here and up here a titch. There's absolutely no fallout, by the way, not so far. I am tapping them off really well on my hand though, because these colors are so rich and pigmented. But yeah, absolutely no fallout so far, which is amazing. There we go, that's a little better. All right, so now I'm going to just stick my finger into Evergreen here. Lovely. Do you see that? Look, it's got green in it. Oh, just gonna pop that right in the center. Oh, baby. Yeah. So I'm just gonna layer on some more. And I'm kind of bringing it up a little high so you can really see that sparkle when my eyes are open. Because when my eyes are open, you kind of like lose a lot of it. I want to make sure you can see that sort of duochrominess. Bam. Now I'm just going to blend a little bit more of P&W in here, just to blend the edges, and probably add a little bit more of Let It Rain. I don't think that looks too bad personally. It's quite round, which for someone with eyes as poofy on top as mine, it can accentuate the poofiness, but I don't care. Not today, because that's gorgeous. So now I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna try and duplicate what I did here over here, and I'll be back. There we go. I think I'll deepen up this inner corner a little bit, just so that it matches the depth over here more. I did layer this up more because this is the side I did first. I just duplicated it over here, so I'm just going to deepen that up a little bit. But yeah, there it is. That evergreen shade that I, like the shimmery shade that I used in the center here, did leave a little bit of fallout underneath my eyeballs. So I just brushed it away without much of an issue. But yeah, that's the only eyeshadow so far that's left any kind of fallout under my eyes. Not that this is a review or anything. I mean, 1,000 people have reviewed this, and I don't think a single person has had a single bad thing to say about this palette. And I concur. There's absolutely nothing bad that I can say about this. It's just absolutely stunning and a pleasure to be putting on my face. So I kind of wanted to do, like, just in case anyone's curious, what the thought process was behind this. I wanted to use the blue in the palette because I haven't seen many people who are reviewing the palette use a lot of blues. I've seen a lot of people use the greens here. I've seen a lot of people use all of these warm colors and this sort of like mustard yellow color. I've seen a lot of people use those. I haven't seen a lot of people focus on Let It Rain or P&W too much. A lot of people have been focusing on like these ones here, the greens and the golds, and these sort of reds and purples. I haven't seen a lot of people use these two down here, so that's why I'm using them. To be perfectly honest, I do gravitate most towards these two, like these three, and this one up here, but mostly these three, because they're like the safest colors, but threw caution to the wind today. And I don't I haven't experimented too much with blue, so I just really wanted to put those on my face. Yeah. Now I'm going to do the lower lash line, for which I'm just going to go back into P&W on the very, very tip of my brush. Like, just like, boop. That's it. Just put that right here and right here. I want to keep it fairly close to the lash line because I don't want to make myself look like I have a black eye or something weird like that. Which might happen anyway, who knows? Like so. And I'm gonna go into Let It Rain. I'm basically duplicating what I did on the top, just miniature. I'm gonna take a little bit of evergreen on the tip of my finger and stick it right in the center. Like so. Oh, by the way, my neighbor is doing some work over there. I don't know, it sounds like a chainsaw. So, I do apologize for the noise. Ta-da! Amazing. I didn't expect anything less. So that's what I created with it. I hope it doesn't suck. It looks good to me. Now to finish off the eyes, I'm going to use this brown eyeliner by the Beauty People. I got this off of YesStyle. I don't think they sell the Beauty People product anymore, which is a shame because this is actually a really good eyeliner and quite old and dry. So I'm just gonna run a brown gel liner along my bottom waterline and probably just a little bit here in the corner. Mirror. Oh my gosh, why isn't this working? Brother. So that eyeliner's dry. I'll be back. Okay. Since my other gel liner is being a butthead, I'm gonna go into a oldie but a goodie. I'm just gonna use a flat eyeliner brush. I don't know if you can see this. It's actually from Avon. So this brush is so very, very old. Just gonna push that into the bristles. Oh, beautiful. Finally, something that works. Highlighter time. This I am so excited about. Oh, look at that. I already did swatch this and it really does feel so weird. So I'm just gonna put my brush in it a little bit because I know this is gonna be really intense. Yep, there it is. So fingers work better, got it. Holy cow. So brush for some reason doesn't work that well with this product. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong, which is very possible. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of that just on the little tip of my baby finger here. I'm gonna share it with my other one. I'm gonna try and highlight right under my brow bone. Hardy har on my nose and right here. Cupid's bow. Give myself a little glitter mustache. Oh, the lighting is so bad. That is beautiful. It's just the right shade for my skin tone. Perfect. I forgot mascara. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead, curl my lashes and apply some mascara, and I'll be right back. Got a nice thick coat of mascara on. I forgot an inner corner. Oh no. Ah. Better? For the lips, in pure RawBeautyKristi fashion, I am going to be doing sort of like a gradient lip, which she likes to do. I don't have Mochalicious, but what I do have is the Lancome cream lipstick in Trendy Mauve. It's kind of like a brownish nude. Now I'm going to go in with the Luxe Gloss in the shade Wildflower. By the way, the packaging, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Holy... This doe foot is like the size of my face. It's humongous. So I'm just gonna go ahead and slap that on. Oh, it smells so good. It smells like toasted marshmallows. That's what it smells like to me. So here it is. Here's the finished look using RawBeautyKristi's palette with Colourpop. I think everything exceeded my expectations. I am so glad that my first Colourpop palette was the RawBeautyKristi palette. I think that although I was trying something new and this may not be perfect, I love the colors. I absolutely love the colors. I definitely want to play around with this some more. And I really want to try this one out because I've never really played around with yellows a lot on my eyes. So I really want to try maybe these guys here. So I foresee myself using this palette quite a bit. The gloss, I really like the gloss. It's not super high shine. There was the other gloss that was part of her collection had more glitter in it, but I have quite a few more glittery glosses already. I don't really have that many nude ones. I love the smell. It's a really nice thick gloss. I know some people may not be a fan of that. I personally am. I don't find that to be a problem. I like something that feels like it's gonna stay on my lips for a while and not just like sort of disappear after half an hour. So I like the fact that this gloss has it's got a presence to it. I don't really know what else to say. This wasn't really a review. This was mostly just me playing around with it because I couldn't pass up the opportunity to purchase this one, and I absolutely love it. I'm actually really happy with the look that I created with it, imperfect as it may be. Anyway, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Lip smackers. Now I'm feeling intimidated. Great. And it's got like a bigger fluffy blending brush. Yeah. You focus on the finger, please. Focus on the finger, please. On the finger. On the finger. On the finger. On the finger. There we go. Eyeliner brush. Hello. Highlighter brush. I'm gonna need that. I could have sworn there's an eyeliner brush in here somewhere. Ha! Ha 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 ha. Found it. Holy... This... Lord have mercy.